Single player, Ellie Lo, The Art of War, Africa, button. America, button. Asia, button. Africa, Genghis Khan, The Art of War, button. Land battle, button. Skip.
A commander
button.
goes to war with the army that he has, and must think of how to get the most out of it. Your opponent may seem stronger at first glance, but the sly general does not worry. He studies the enemy and the terrain, and knows how to use his soldiers to maximum effect. Sun Tzu says, "The good fighters of old put themselves beyond the possibility of defeat, and then waited for an opportunity to defeat the enemy." Did you understand what this advice should tell you? Good. Then it is time to send your troops into battle. And do not forget to always keep a level head.
In this challenge, you will learn advanced tactics which will help you gain the upper hand on your opponents. First of all, always try to use your units according to their strengths and weaknesses. I will explain the standard unit types. If you want to learn more about other units, consult the technology tree. Archers are strong against infantry, but weak against skirmishers. Spearmen are strong against scout cavalry, but are not of much use against men-at-arms and archers. Skirmishers have a bonus attack against archers and spearmen, but lose out against all other kinds of military units. Men-at-arms are especially good against buildings. However, they also fare well against other units unless they are outnumbered. Scout cavalry are strong against skirmishers, but will also fare well against small groups of archers and are excellent raiders to boot. When commanding ranged units, your best chance when facing a numerically superior force is to use hit-and-run tactics. Use your archers to shoot at the enemy units. Then run away when they get too close. Take note of the surrounding terrain. If you fight downhill or from behind a cliff, your units will do additional damage to enemy units. If you fight in a narrow passage, a smaller group of units can overcome a larger one by exploiting the bottleneck. Now that you have learned these important lessons, let us see how you fare on the battlefield.
Defeat all 6 enemy waves. Close, button.
Welcome. In this challenge, you must defend several areas against enemy attacks. Choose the units that are best suited to fend off each enemy army, and try not to lose too many of your own soldiers. Consult the hints section if you need a reminder about unit strengths and weaknesses. The enemy is preparing to attack you. Study the composition of the enemy forces, and choose the soldiers that you want to send into battle by selecting one of the unit types available to you.
Вашим условиям. Да.
You have lost 0 units. The gold medal.
You will have to earn the gold medal in a different battle, but do not despair. The silver medal is still within reach. The enemy is about to launch a second attack. Choose the right unit to repel these enemy archers.
Button.
К вашим условиям. Аз делаю. Понятно. Да, господин. Аз делаю. Понятно. И атака. В бой. Приказание. Да, господин. Аз делаю. Да, господин. Понятно. Аз делаю. Понятно. Да. Да, господин.
Now the enemy is sending a group of skirmishers. Choose the right counter and
Button.
defend your land.
button.
Enemy men-at-arms approach from the south. We must stop them.
К вашим услугам. Понятно. Да.
Did you notice the hills
Did
nearby?
you notice the
Units
hills
fighting
nearby?
from higher elevation
Units
have an
fighting
attack
from
bonus
higher
against
elevation
enemy
have an
units
attack
at a lower
bonus
level.
against enemy units
Try
at
to
a
lure
lower
your
level.
enemy to the hills.
Try
use
to
the
lure your
terrain to
enemy
your
to the
advantage.
hills to use the terrain to your advantage.
Понятно. К оружию. Да, господин. Бой. Аз делаю. Понятно. И атака. Да, господин. Аз делаю.
Achieving the silver
Achieving
medal
the,
is no longer
achieving the
possible.
silver
But do
medal
not
is no
worry.
longer
Use
possible,
the remainder of
but
this
do not
attempt
worry.
to learn more about army
Use the remainder of
compositions.
this
It
attempt
will
to
certainly
learn
help
more
you in the
about
future.
army compositions.
Spearmen are about to
It will
cross the
certainly
nearby
help
ford
you
to
in the
west.
future.
Recruit some more units to repel them.
К вашим услугам. Приказания. Понятно. Аз делаю. Да. Приказания. Да.
The final battle approaches. This time, you are allowed to select 2 unit types with which to fend off the enemy. Try to use your units according to their strengths and weaknesses.
К вашим услугам. Да, господин. Понятно. Да.
Good job! The enemy has been defeated, and this area is now under your control.
К вашим...
You are victorious. Continue. Player, military, button. Economy, techno, society, timeline, button. Society, button. 0, return to challenges, button. Back, button.